Welcome to Make Possible Bitesize, a weekly podcast brought to you by Permutive, championing change in publishing, advertising, and beyond. Each episode, we chat to an inspiring guest about their careers, their lives, and how they're making change possible. Let's bite right in.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. I'm excited to welcome you to today's episode of Make Possible Bitesize, the podcast series in which we ask people to share stories about how they are driving change in their field or company, and hopefully impart some inspiring wisdom, all in under 10 minutes. My name is Brett Governman, Senior Customer Success Manager at Permutive. I'm excited to welcome Alex Kalaf, Vice President in Marketing and Advertising Strategy at U.S. News and World Report. Welcome, Alex.
Hey, Brett. Thanks so much for having me.
Oh, of course. Thanks for taking the time to speak with me today. So for people not familiar with U.S. News and World Report, let's kick things off today with a brief intro of who U.S. News is as a publisher and what your role is within the organization.
Sure, I'm happy to. So my name is Alex Kalaf. I am the VP of Marketing and Advertising Strategy at U.S. News. And for anyone who's not familiar with U.S. News, we are a digital media company whose mission is to help our audience make better decisions. We do that in our 6 areas of expertise. So that's education, money, health, news, travel, and cars. But probably we are best known for our rankings, such as best colleges and best hospitals, and the hundreds of other rankings that we have across our verticals. Personally, I am responsible for creating and executing the marketing strategy to drive revenue for the advertising side of our business. And my team is responsible for everything from ad solutions to sales planning, campaign success, branded content, programmatic strategy, data, and ad technology.
Got it. That's it, right? Just those handful of things. I mean, it seems like you're touching almost every part of the business, which has got to be pretty exciting for you, especially these days with so many changes going on in the industry. So with that, let's dive into our first Make Possible question. What would you say you're most proud of in your career so far?
Sure. So I've actually been at U.S. News for over 16 years. So I've really seen our company evolve along with my career. When I first started, we were a print magazine, and I've been really proud to be a part of helping the company continue to evolve and innovate, starting with us going all digital in 2010 and shifting our focus to be a service brand with a mission to help our audience make the best decisions, such as what colleges write, how to choose a diet, choosing the right retirement strategy, or picking a vacation destination. And I'm sure that everyone could use a vacation these days. I am really proud of the team. Yeah. I'm really proud of the team I've been able to build and grow of really talented and creative people. And what they do is they think about our business from a marketer's perspective, and they try to understand the objectives and challenges that the brands and companies we partner with are facing. How can we create solutions and opportunities that make the connection between the consumers that come to our site and our business partners? Really, I mean, knowing my team plays a role in helping to drive revenue for content and rankings that help millions of people each day, that's definitely a driving force for me.
Yeah, I mean, having worked with your team firsthand, I can see why you're so proud of them. They seem to run at any and all problems at just full speed, and it's been really, really great working with you and the team as well. So with this juggernaut of a team that you've built, where would you say your focus is this next coming year? And what would you say is the driving force behind it?
Yeah, so this year, a major focus for us is on the continued growth and integration of our first-party data. With everything that's going on in the industry and the deprecation of third-party cookies, publishers with unique and high-quality first-party data are going to become even more valuable to marketers. So with that in mind, we actually launched our new data-first marketing platform at the end of 2020, which we are calling U.S. News Intent Intelligence. And it identifies and targets consumers by leveraging the intent-based behavioral signals that we see on our site, such as investors visiting our mutual funds or ETFs rankings, or patients searching for an orthopedist. And ultimately, they're actually making the doctor's appointment right on our site. The large-scale audience that we have coming to our site to make decisions each year, because of that, we have access to billions of data points, such as which travel destinations are trending or which cars are currently trending. And really working with Permutive allowed us to better segment and scale our first-party data. What it's really done is allowed us this year to take an audience-first approach with our clients and helping to consult on ways that they can really drive back-end performance by leveraging US news intent intelligence. And whether they're doing that via direct or programmatic, it doesn't really matter to us. What really matters to us and what we're focused on is the efficiencies and solutions that work for them and how can we meet their needs. And our strategy is really to target people and not pages on our site. Also, we are continuing to develop our customer data warehouse. So this platform is bringing together all of our sources of data across the organization. It's allowing us to better analyze, visualize, and score the behavior of our users. It's providing us with user profiles, and then that can be further processed via machine learning and also segmented into audiences and ultimately passed back into Permutive. These deep insights on our audience, they're really just giving us the intelligence to inform how we're creating our products, what editorial we're creating. But I think the most important thing is how to personalize our user experience to best serve our consumers, who are what we think of first. It's also informing how we create solutions to help our partners grow their business. But data is just going to continue to be the engine behind everything that we do.
That's awesome. It seems like you guys are really doubling down on your first party data assets. And I think that with the clock ticking on third party data, it's pretty clear that tools like intent intelligence are really going to be key for advertisers moving forward. That sounds really exciting. So I know it's quick, but it's time for our final question for today's bite-sized episode. What would you say has been your guiding light or philosophy in making things possible?
That's a really good question. So the advice I can offer on how to make things possible would be first to listen. So you really have to listen to your colleagues, your teammates, and your business partners, and try to really understand the problems and challenges that you're trying to solve. So many times people are so tunnel visioned on what they are focused on and what they are doing that they forget that other people's perspectives and opinions are really important. And as you're trying to find those solutions, you really can't be afraid to make your ideas or opinions known. But I think more important than that, you have to be able to try things. So sometimes the fear of failing holds us back from success, and trying things and testing things, it's a learning experience and it's part of the process. But a big thing for me, I would say, is every day to appreciate and recognize the small wins. So not everything is going to be a big win. And what you can only hope is that all of the small wins that you see in the end add up to big success.
I love that. You never really hear about the small wins. People are always waiting to kind of unload those bigger sort of announcements.
Right.
And I think that's something that we can all focus on just a little bit more. So unfortunately, that's the end of another Make Possible bite-sized episode. Thank you so much, Alex, for taking the time to speak with me today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brad. I enjoyed the conversation.
Yeah, me too. So next week, we'll be speaking to another inspiring guest about what they do to champion change. Thanks again to Alex Kalaf from US News and World Report. See you all next week.
Bye.